In the middle of the Parshat, Moshe reviews the kosher laws of the Jewish people. And the very last law, he tells us that we can't cook a young animal in the milk of its mother. It's the prohibition against eating milk and meat together. The very next section involves Moshe reminding the Jewish people as to the obligation to tithe. Farmers have to take a portion of their crops and give it to the poor, and to the Kohen, and to the Levi. Rashi says that there's a connection between these two passages that you wouldn't think exists. And he explains it. It's as if God is saying to the farmer, if you don't take your tithes properly, if you don't give charity from your crops, you're going to force me to boil your wheat in the belly of its mother. Why? Because when your wheat is about to ripen, I'm going to bring an east wind and destroy it. Now, first of all, that analogy seems forced. Wheat stalks do not have parents. And second, it sounds like God is being vindictive, if we can say that. If the farmer needs to learn a lesson, let God say, you didn't give charity from your crop, so next year your crop's not going to grow. Why does God have to wait until the crop is growing beautifully and about to ripen and then destroy it? The answer perhaps is this. When the farmer failed to give charity properly, that wasn't just an infraction between him and God because he didn't listen to God's laws. There were poor people in the neighborhood. There was a Kohen nearby. There was a Levi nearby. And they were watching that farmer's beautiful crop grow. And they had an expectancy because they knew that the farmer had an obligation to give some to them. And then the farmer dashed their hopes because he didn't give them anything. And so maybe God wants the farmer to really learn that lesson. Not just get a consequence, but to go through what those other people went through. So God lets his crop grow. And then when it's about to ripen, when he's got all this expectancy, he's already counting the profits he's going to make from selling his crop, that's when God destroys it. So that hopefully the farmer will internalize the lesson, realize how he dashed the hopes of others when he gets his own hopes dashed. And it's a lesson to the farmer and it's a lesson to us. Not to ever create unjustified expectations, especially when people rely on us. We shouldn't lead people on. Instead, we should under-promise and over-deliver. When someone needs us, when they rely on us, they need to know that they can count on us. We have to fulfill our obligations.